today. From NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. It's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Still nothing here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. On third down, Wilson. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first. A 3rd and 3 coming up with the ball inside the red zone. The defense with their backs against the wall a little bit. Can they hold up? Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. David Johnson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans. So here's the situation. The football in the red zone for the offense. 2nd down and 1. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he couldn't. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. David Johnson. All right, this offense has made its way into the red zone as they're set up with a 1st and 10 just inside the 20. Watson looks to throw again. Fitzgerald's got it right side. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Texans push further. A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. Out to the flat here for Johnson. Touchdown, Texans. David Johnson, 38 yards. And now this offense is going for it on 4th down. Is the defense up to the challenge? Time to find out. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a... We drop you in here, 4th quarter. This offense looking to kick this field goal so that the other side would need a touchdown to tie the game. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. This defense needs to get the ball back to their offense, and in a hurry. Down by 8 points in a 1-score game. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in there by Crowder. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Jets on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. David Johnson. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now it's Watson. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he gets us inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Now Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Jets have recovered.
All I know, partner, is that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion.
I was down.
Here's Wilson. Pass complete to Bell. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Wilson to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, this starting field position is certainly not ideal when you're trying to put together a drive to tie the ball game. As we know, this defense, they're going to keep bringing the pressure. You can keep
And that is going to be a safety. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. What a gut punch. That should be the nail in the coffin with those 2 points, making this a 2-score game now with time, Charles, clearly not on their side.
Yeah, they have to give the football away as well. Had a chance. Yeah, it was a small chance to get down the field, but guess what? This one's now just about over.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Well, I know at points of this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Texans, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Indianapolis Colts come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank